Ooh, yeah, baby. Hey, baby. Hi, guys. How we doing? It's yeah, another drive time. ATS simulation server ATS. That's the quarter one of the quarter ones. I am in Sydney, so one of the northern western towns. I'll be doing just over 1,000-mile job, so about an hour at a time. And this first job's 1,500 miles, hour and 20 minutes. We'll probably get it done by about an hour and 10, depending on the roads and stuff. I'm going to get underway in about 5 minutes' time. And it's been another warm day down in the southwest. 31 degrees where I am, 31 degrees. Across town, it reckons it's only 27 degrees, but yeah, it's been 31 degrees this side of town. Anyway, let's get on the gaming screen. No webcam today. I'm too hot to show the put my shorts on and stuff. It's a really. But as you can see, I've got rid of the in-game map. Because we've got ourselves a big GPS. First job we're going to and from. We're going from Farmer's Barn in Sydney, and we're going to Oxnard, and it's Page and Price. I've got doubles of waste paper, 15.5 ton. Like I say, we'll get underway in about 5 minutes' time. In fact, what I'm going to do is just move to the front. We're back in the truck that you guys made as well. I've been searching for an in-truck flare, and that's just like a truck cab light. So for these darker drives, you guys can still see what's going on in the cab of the truck. It's like when I turn the lights off, it's really dark. So yeah, I'm not using my own cabin. I mean, I'd have to fast travel back to where's my home base? San Francisco for that. And we're nowhere near a garage anyways. So we're in the Kenworth W900. Like I say, you guys designed most of it. There's only 4 bits you didn't design, which was engine, gearbox, the paint skin, and the colorings. That was all me. But you guys decided what was going on the rest. You know, the pipes, the airbox, wheels, and everything else. So we'll be underway in a couple of minutes. We're up at Sydney Farmer's Barn. Hey, Kev, how you doing? At the moment, guys, the community streamers have given away about 6 copies, I think, now at the moment of, well, not just the streamers, but the community has given like 6 or 8 copies of Iowa away. And don't forget, whenever I'm streaming in or around the 15th, no matter if it's ATS or ETS, I'll be giving away a copy of Iowa. So be here for that. Again, it'll be... yeah, I mean, view isn't going to matter for that one. We'll just give it straight away at end of stream. So this, like the first stream after the 15th when I'm doing tracking, that'll be the giveaway. And so there'll be another copy of Iowa up for grabs. I mean, if you don't want Iowa, and there's 2 DOCs that are near on the same price, that's a possibility, but Iowa is the main price. I have a little bit of a scalping. Yeah, down to my normal summer haircut. Grade 1. Oops, baby, I love you. So 1,478 miles an hour, 20 it says on the thing. But yeah, we should do it slightly quicker. Right then, let's get underway, shall we? As you can see, guys, big GPS. The GPS in the game's out of the way. I mean, it'll come back and go and come back every now and again. Let's go for a chill drive. Why are we doing American truck again, you might ask? Well, the other day when I did Iowa, I felt like I didn't do that many miles. Yeah, it was a 400 like square mile DOC. But yeah, it felt like I didn't hardly do anything. And I've altered the on-screen display so it don't take as much as of the screen. But that's for you guys. You know, if you guys don't want that, I'll get shot of it totally, so you guys can see more out the screen than rather what's on it. Convoy speed for me today is going to be about 70 mile an hour. As you guys know, I don't like going any higher than that. I think that's plenty. Like I say, I'm on simulation, so it's the UK or European server for ATS. Doesn't have as many people on as the US simulation server, but hopefully with the push month for RVTC coming up for ATS, hopefully there'll be more people using this one, and then maybe they can I don't know, sometimes this one when I use it, it can be a bit janky, but when the guys have been using it all day to day and it's been great, so yeah, I don't normally use this one. Again, chill drive, peoples. Well, as chilled as I can be, anyway. There we go, 70 mile an hour locked in. Got that cheap AC unit through from Temu yesterday afternoon, and it has made a difference. I mean, not a lot of difference. Most of the time it's just like having an extra fan, but it's got a water tank on, and it blows a thing of water out. Well, it blows like a puff of water into the fan every few minutes, which cools the air down that's going through. And it has like an ice block container where you can fill it up with water and put an ice block in it, cool the air down. Ooh. Managed to control that in the end. I've got the ice block in now, actually, just to cool it down a bit more. It won't last long, hour maybe, and it'll be gone. But we've got to start putting our hand in with the ATS guys. As like I say, next month is push month, so in 18 days time, is it 18 days, 30 days? That's the time we're doing now, November. No, 19 days. We'll be on here virtually every day. Well, I will be on here every day. Won't be streaming it every day. It'll be every other day. There'll be a stream of ATS. And then in between will be all my other streams of various games. The schedule for next week is up and ready, so if you want to go and check that out, you're very welcome. I think I'm farming tomorrow, community farm. Monday, snow runner with Kev, and then yeah, you'll have to go see what there is. I know I think Tuesday is Dune, as you guys wanted to see where I was in Dune. Oh, Matt, you started using your track dumper on roadcraft again. The track dumper, I hadn't used it since the other day, mate, and I haven't been on that. I haven't been on it since the other day. Why? Yeah, I haven't been on it since we were on it the other day, mate. I go on it like once a week when we're on it, and that's it. You know, I'm kind of eking it out. They have a separated tip and rotate control. Do they now? Because tip and rotate used to be on the stick. You used to press the LB, and up and down for tip and left and right for twist. Now the only thing is with that is sometimes when you push up the tip, you can push a little bit one side and it spins around. I mean, what I was hoping for is they had like a lock button so you couldn't twist it. They've moved the rotate. Thank fuck for that. Yeah, I'll go back to using it now then. Because it is the better dumper out of all the dumpers that you get in the game. That track dumper is the best one of the lot, no doubt about it. I mean, yeah, it holds 40,000 liters, I think, of mud, compared to the Tager's 20,000, and the big one's 80,000. But it is, I think it's the quickest, and it's certainly the most go anywhere of them. I just didn't like. I started not to like it because of the rotate. If they've changed where the rotate is, fucking fantastic. That'd be great fun. I don't have it, but it's in the patch notes. They have separated tip and controls. Who? What do you mean you don't have it? Oh, you didn't buy it as pre-release. It's part of the pre-release stuff, wasn't it? You don't have the DLC. So we are listening to SR, guys, but yeah, there's no presenter at the moment. I just fancied not being in control of any of the music today. You don't have the Hummer either? Well, you're not missing out on much there. The Hummer's shite. Out of all the scout vehicles you can have that's got wheels, the Doom buggy thing, that's a good one. I mean, you know it's a good one. You got that one. The American F700, that's not a bad. That's not bad. I mean, got up to the tower quite easily when I went up to show you the barrel the other day. I mean, it went up there really easy, so that's not a bad one. The second Range Rover is not too bad. But yeah, the Hummers, yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's not rubbish, but the others just seem to be able to, I don't know, handle their own power in the mushy stuff. Oh yeah, I'm revving the tits off this truck. I've got no gear. Ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Don't forget, tomorrow, guys, it's Minute's day off, so I'll be going on early. I'll be farming on the community farm. So if you're part of the community farm, guys, or you want to be part of the community farm, exclamation SOAG in chat, go down to the farming section and ask to join, and somebody will sort you out for permissions. Ladies and gentlemen, a legend is in the house. Mr. Tav is here. He was over there doing American truck on the long run that we learned the other night. And the boy's tired because he did make a promise to Minute 09 Gaming that he'd be around for Convoy this morning. And he was. I cannot see where I am. I ain't got a fucking clue. Z, how you doing? I'm having a drive by my mirror at the moment. I like a cookie. And Nightmare TTV, thank you very much for your resub. 19 months, dude. Holy shit. What the fuck, Z? Oh, I thought you were actually hanging in the tree then. Okay. Viking Ray, just peachy. How you doing? How you doing? We're going to do shorter jobs, guys. This first one is 1,300 miles to go, hour and 10. Mimi. How we doing, peoples? We're back in the Kenworth, guys. We're back in the truck that you guys made. I've put a mod in on the truck, a big GPS, so I can get rid of the in-game GPS. I used it all this morning, actually, when we were out with Minute, and it works really well. Minute's going to put the same in his truck, too, at some point. Boss wanker, oh, chefy twat. Hey, Matthew. I'm in a bad mood. How are you? Oh, aren't you formal? Harfang, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Yes, welcome in. Now, normally about now, if somebody bought Streamloots cards this week, I'd be slowing down to gift out some Streamloots packs, but nobody's bought any this week, so I can't do it. It's going good. Doing some trekking, taking my first job in Iowa. GG's, man. If you want a tip on getting it done quicker, try and start each job from a fresh town, going to a fresh town, and you can do it in 6 jobs. I did it in 2 hours 40, doing it that way. You want to fuck a dickhead? I'm a dickhead. No? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, another great streamer in the house. It's Miss Moon. Mooney is in the house. Hello, Matt. Hope you're well. Okay, I'm fucked. Yeah, planned to do that. I'm just doing a movement job in Iowa, into Iowa, because I made myself a rule. I'm not allowed to fast travel on this profile. Okay, cool. How are we all? We're all good. Me like Pokemon? Me like Transformers? No? Okay. So yeah, we're although, you know, the other day, yesterday when we did the exploring Iowa, I felt like I didn't do enough miles, so I've come on a day to rectify that situation. I'm in simulation, which is the European server. We're going to see how it goes. It's only my second time on this server in the last couple of months. Normally I go on US sim, get a higher ping, but there's more people on it to look at and wave at, and you know what I mean. So we're on the UK server if anyone wants to come and join. And don't forget, you can mess with Streamloots cards. And if you do mess with Streamloots cards and buy some, it does mean that I have to give some packs away, because we're over a certain amount of viewers right now. Can't play? I know, you're exploring. Hi guys, how we all doing? Hope you're well. How was Tav driving? Was his driving okay today, was it? He looked absolutely shattered, but mind you, he had been up. When I got up at, what was it, just after 7, he was already on with Minute. Already on in driving. And normally, Tav don't start waking up till after his third coffee, which is normally about 10 o'clock. So yeah, him saying he's absolutely shattered in the last half hour of his stream, I could well understand that. As always, guys, we're streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And like I say, if you take part in using the links to get your 30% off your Stream Links packs, as soon as somebody buys one, I'll have to give some away. So there'll be more Stream Links cards out there. How many packs do I give away, you might say? Well, it's gone 30. It's gone over 30 viewers. And with my new sort of things, which I figured out, it's 10 random packs of 3 cards. So 10 lucky people will get a pack for free. All they need to do is be the fastest finger to click on the button when I play them. And like I say, I can't do it until somebody buys. And when I say somebody buys, it only has to be 1 pack. And guys, you heard me mention the Discord for the farming. Well, there's the Discord, link there for everything. The farming, the whole community, everything. You just need to be over 18. Helps if you're an avid gamer and you like a bit of banter every now and again. Because that's what we're all about. At the moment, the big game in chat, in the lounge right now in the Discord is Dune. The guys are in there. I think Z and everybody's in there clearing out the deep desert thing so that they don't lose anything. But I think they're just on about going back and doing a resource harvest. On my left. I've turned the engine tones up a little bit too so I can hear what it's doing. So we're going uphill 15 and a half ton and we're still keeping 65 and climbing. We're not losing speed, we're actually gaining it. Now we're up to 70, climbing the hill. So guys, sit back, relax, grab yourself an ice cream and enjoy the show for the next 3 hours. I'm here till 5 o'clock. Going to try and get in 3 jobs of just over 1,000 miles. Like I say, this first one's 1,400 miles. We've still got about an hour to go. Although the speed limit right now is 45. We're doing 65, so we're going to certainly boost the timing up in a minute. I'm having a blast on ATS, looking at the spider web, but my jobs have left behind on trucks, so it's made me go, oh my god, what? It's happened again. Yeah, I mean, if you're saying, oh my god, you know, you're on a game for a long time again, it happens. You know? I mean, you know, a couple of months back when we were on ATS pushing, you know, you'd have looked at the BTC mileage and gone, holy shit, are they never off the game? And then, you know, the next couple of months, not so much. And then next month when we go again on ATS, you'll look at that and go, holy fuck, they're away again. Oh, this road's a bit of a nightmare. I was overdoing a bit of doing today. I couldn't figure out what to do, to be fair. I mean, I did a bit of, I got about 12 bodies in for water. For the community house that I'm a part of. And brought some resources back. Shit, I didn't put them away. They're still on me. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do in terms of a couple of my quests. Because I got one where I'm supposed to go down some alleyway. I spoke to all 3 people, and they just tell me to goodbye now. But the marker keeps taking me back, so I don't know whether I've got to leave it for a little while now until they like forget that I've been there. And I've also got quests to do from the guy's house that I joined. Yeah. Yeah, I got a feeling. No power around that S-bend. Just coasted in, dropped it a gear. But guys, if you do want to join the convoy and come out for a drive with me, you're very, very welcome. Simulation the server of ATS. If you want to come in the chat, just let me know, but you know, only if you're going to convoy with me. Who the fuck wants to get on a bus then? Do whacking great bus stops. So we got doubles on the back, guys, of waste paper. Oh, look, a tunnel. Move it, move it. We'll shut it down. Managed to move around another couple of bits on my sim dashboard as well, so I can see them better. Got rid of a bit on there if you're using my one. So the bit I got rid of is the damage to the truck, because it don't work. It don't work properly. I say it don't work properly. It does work up until a point. Up until the point you actually push Y4 fix. and then it don't work anymore. So waste time having it on there. And I moved the real mileage and time all to the same bit, so I'm looking in the same bit, and I can see time of arrival, real time, minutes left, mileage left. Move it, move it. We'll shut it down. So we're starting in Sydney, guys. We're heading down to Oxnard. Page and Price is the name of the company I'm going towards. 990 mile to go. I'm currently doing 60 mile an hour and a 30, so we should make up a little bit more time. Hoping to finish this in about 50 minutes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Saturday and Sunday. Alexa, start a time for 5 minutes. Cams, you're a dick. You know, I would start singing to this, but you're a dick. Alexa, start a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
Used to like you. Maybe. So I want to sing right now. Especially this one, because I know how to do it. I've actually done this one in Kick a Blokey. Oh yeah, cool news. And switches and other electronics for my custom box have arrived on Monday. Nice. Although something like that for me would be quite nice. I you know, the way my desk is set up for multiple games, I really don't need it. Oh no 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 no! Wrong time to reach down. Oh, wrong time to reach down. Come on. Ah, shit. Okay, you don't want to go around that way. I know I'm going the wrong way, but I got to straighten up the two trailers first. There we go. There we go, we're heading the right way now. Wrong time to reach down for a drink. Fuck off, Cams. You dick. It's gonna end right when I can sing again, isn't it? Yeah, it fucking is. You feel such an ass right now. Alexa, stop. I can sing again. It's one of them days, guys. It's going to be one of them days. Nice and chilled drive. Don't forget to make the most of the Stream Leaks cars, though, guys. If you've got them, play them. You know, well, for trucking, that is. Don't waste the frickin' farming ones. We're farming tomorrow, peoples. So if we weren't in minute stream this morning, he said he'd be back on Monday, which means he's having tomorrow off. Because it's he normally doesn't stream a Sunday, but tomorrow I'll be on the community farm, guys, so come and join me on the community farm. The Stream Leaks cars will be active on that one as well. So tomorrow we'll be on Montana ×4. And like I say, you're quite welcome to join exclamation farming. Come join the Discord, which means you must be over 18, and go down to the farming chat and ask to join. Also, you must be on PC. Because it's a ×4 map. Unfortunately, they're not available on PC. And I've got hiccups. And make the most out of the Stream Leaks packs, guys, with the 30% off at the top of your chat. Click that link, go through, spend more than €4, and get your percentages off. Also, I've activated my personal discount for gifted subs. So if you gift more than 5 subs, there's a percentage off for you. Makes it cheaper if you are gifting. Right, now we can take a drink, run the motorway. We're on the motorway, highway, freeway, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Interstate, so many fucking words for a motorway. Well, it's thirsty work, this. But it's a blue and red number. What's that? An interstate, and it comes? Or is it a highway? Interstate, yeah. I mean, the only downside right now is this road's now 80 and we're doing 70. Oh yeah, here is number I made. I have to choose my truck. I use very carefully because I can only change on this profile every 250,000 miles. To be honest, if I wouldn't trying to get used to this truck for the push month, I virtually change every stream. I mean, every single stream you'll probably see me in a different truck. And yeah, and if I want to drive properly, say in ETS, the truck will be about 500 horsepower. So none of this 730 or whatever, it'll be 500 horsepower. To get proper reaction for weight when I go up and down hills. Oh yeah, also another thing that I was going to go through to you. I was thinking about slimming down all my redeems. Because as you guys know, I've got about 17 or 18 on Lumiere points. I've got about 20 something on channel points. And I have about, I think it's about 29 on bit. And I was going to go right through them and just go, should we keep it? Should we not keep it? And try and rule them down to about 15 each one. Yeah, I'm just insane. I looked for at the same truck. I'm just getting very used to it. When I eventually change off of it, you'll be like 20 hours in. Who says I want to do that, Kev? You're going to lose this time, dude, because you won the last time. I don't know whether he's going to win or lose or not. Fucking Kev won again, bastard. You're only going to waste it on the machine, on the thing. Loser. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't already got Iowa, I should be giving it away in or around the 15th of the month when we get our money from Twitch. Slots, cams, slots. Slots and a value. The value is in between 50 and 20,000. No more Ven. I haven't been Ven for ages, mate. I haven't been Ven since I was on Lumiere. That's been a while. It's been a while since I had Ven, mate. Yeah, it's now slots and a number. So if you want to find out how many points you got, cams, exclamation points in chat will give you Lumiere points, and that's what you spend on the Ven. That's what you spend on the slot, the jewels, roulette, and there's also an exclamation gamble. But not percentages with that one. It's for your points. So you put in how many points you want to gamble up to 50,000. And if you can't do all of them either. So yeah, many ways of getting rid of your points. Did you change the peanuts in the crank stand as well? Only every other week, mate. I wait till the germs get in there because you know apparently only 1 in 5 men that will put their hands in the peanut jar actually wash their hands when they go to the toilet. Proven fact, peoples. I bet none of you will ever touch the fucking peanut jar in the fucking pubs anymore. You comprehend. The ones the ones haven't been changed since I started working, I swear. Yep, maybe. Maybe. But seriously, guys, if you want to come out for a drive, I'll be at my destination in 40 minutes, down at Oxnard. That's OXNARD, at Page and Price. Still cost a quarter too. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Whereas a very famous singer once said, "Cams, here's a quarter, call someone who cares." Don't call me though, it'd be more than a quarter. Cracking classic, mate. That's what it is. Can't you see that I straight into your arms? I'm not going to use the full power of my voice, guys, because the wife's asleep and I don't want to wake her up. I know the wife's asleep because the dog's in here with me. I hope you comprehend. But yeah, anyway, the guy before I came on stream, we were taking a piss out of each other because somebody was singing in the chat, and I went, "Don't fucking give it your day job." And they went, "Well, you can't fucking sing anyway." And I'm like, you guys will be so shocked when fucking we actually meet up. And again, one of the guys brings his disco gear, which includes karaoke gear. And you actually fucking hear me sing for a proper fucking mic. Because although some people say that this mic here is good enough to sing through, it probably is if you tuned it right to actually sing through. I haven't. I've just done it so I can talk through it and you guys can hear. And the actual pickup is actually not good for singing either, because it's super sensitive. And what you actually want for a singing microphone is for it not to be so sensitive. I mean, anybody who's been to a karaoke will tell you once they get so far away from their mouth, it doesn't pick you up anymore. Whereas this thing, I can push this thing all the way down nearly on the floor, it'll still hear me. Even with all the noise gates and everything like that that's on at the moment, it would still fucking hear me. Not that I'm going to put my microphone on the floor. That's just a for instance. Well, it's about an hour past heat of the day, guys, here in the UK. And yeah, today we're a little bit less than yesterday. 31 degrees. 31 degrees, 27 degrees across town. Where the temperature gauge is at the airport, which is all open. It gets a nice breeze out there. What about quarters traffic? Is it why some people don't like using Yetis streaming? I believe they're actually made for recording studio purposes. The snowball by Yeti, one that looks like a small ball, is super sensitive. And I can't get that to dumb itself down. I even bought a snowball cover for it, and it just, I don't know, I just couldn't get it to go right. So yeah, when this one came up from, the fuck did I get this off? Harpy Dazzle, that's it. Harpy Dazzle, got it off him for like 30 quid or something, because he didn't want it. Fucking snapped his arm off for that. And yeah, Snowball's over there just sat on the fucking desk. Absolute shit, Mike. I mean, don't get me wrong. Blue, whoever it is, do make some good mics. The trouble is their good mics cost good money. I think Paris Heller uses a blue mic on one of his setups, but it costs like $2,000. Anyway, if I do upgrade this mic now, it'll be for an XLR mic. I've seen a couple that I like that are not terribly expensive. One's the pod mic, which is the same one that Looper uses, but mine will be black and not white. And the other one is the Elgato XR. And of course, pairing that with the XR knob is a powerful bit of kit. Still using the Wave software. Lots of money, yeah. Pro grade music, pro grade audio equipment goes up extraordinarily with quality once you get into the real top end stuff. Yep, it does. I mean, you take it, that mic that Tav uses, if he didn't get the deal that he got on it, just the mic alone costs about 180 to 200 pound. Well, maybe more than that, probably 300 pound maybe. Just the microphone. But he got a great deal on it when he got it. Yeah, the Shure SM7B. I think it's about 300 odd pound brand new. Now that mic you can sing through, because it's a directional mic. And to get the most good, like, greatest audio into it, you actually have to have it near your mouth, pointed towards your mouth. So once, say if I went like that, spoke over here, you wouldn't be able to hear me, or unless you turn it right up, of course. In this weather, that head-up fucking thing is looking rubbish. If I get near a F7 when I drop this off, I'm getting rid of it. You guys will just have to cope with not having a head-up. Stuff I still need to get for my ultimate tracking setup. Head tracking. Yeah, head tracking's all right. I mean, I've got some sort of head tracking with my setup. I've got that Be My tracker, which turns your webcam into a VR headset. It's all right. I mean, and I do mean it. It's all right. You just have to get the right balance for you. I mean, it uses the Be My track, plus you need a separate bit of software called Open Track. And between the two, it does a fairly good job of on tracking, especially for doing a good job. Some of the DJs productions. Oh, definitely, mate, definitely. I mean, the people that really do it for a job, they want the best gear they can. You know, the best gear that they can afford. So a lot of the mics you'll see will be Rode, Shure, if they're singing, Steinhausen. You know, some of the best gear around. Zenhausen, whatever you want to fucking pronounce it. I mean, my ear pods that I use were recommended by the average Viking, and they're Zenhausen. And in the summer, they're godsend, not having a fucking great headset on. No battery to worry about. No knocking the sound out because you got your monitor in the way, because my desktop box is over that way somewhere. So we normally finish this job about 3:10ish. Yeah. I mean, it's the one thing when I had my own gear, when I was properly out there on the road DJing, the guys down at my local DJ shop, which I bought about 80% of my gear from, I think they kind of hated me. Because they were suggesting gear. I went, no, that sounds shit. No, that sounds shit. No, that sounds shit. No, that sounds shit. And then eventually we found this really nice kind of Zenhausen knockoff, but it had like all the parts in from a Zenhausen. Sounded fucking lovely, and that's the mic I bought, 140 quid's worth. Yeah, I prefer over the ear, but if I was in like your house without AC, to be honest, when I used to DJ, it was over ear. It was easier to get on and off your head. Because I never used to, well, as a DJ, I never used to mix or anything like that. You know, I could mix a few tunes together, but not to the extent of some of the top DJs where, you know, they could take the beat out of one song and the tune out of another song and put it together. I couldn't do that. But like partly through the end of one, partly near the end of one song into the start of another, that's easy. But I wasn't that sort of DJ. I was a family DJ. You know, family DJs don't need that much of mixing experience. They just need to put their gear out there and put out as good a show as possible, and the people enjoy it. That's the thing is, Camps, you know, with what I did as a DJ, presenter, whatever, you never had the headphones on for that long. You know, you put them on the mixer track, you take them off for about 2 minutes. You think about a song that comes on, normally that would come out of the blue and you go, yeah, that's a good one to put on. You whack it in, maybe boom, listen to the first 10, 20 seconds, and then pause it, put it back to start again, and then, you know, when it comes to mixing it in, you sort of choose in your head whether you're going to do a voiceover or mixed in. You know, if you're doing a voiceover, you don't need to, you know, mix it in or whatever. Live here and eat for free? Yes, mate. Where do I sign up? The stuff I use for DJing, I have in-ears, so I don't really need headphones. Do you know what I always fancied when I was a DJ? I always fancied one of them, I think they were like kind of in-eared ones with a mic ring that came around the front. But then I thought about it, I thought, do I really want that? Because, you know, although, you know, you're using I always use the wireless mic anyway. Do I really want the mic on me the whole time? No. So if the DJ club friends in college and I used to go visit where they were working. Very interesting. Oh, it's busy work, mate. Busy work, and the club DJs are even busier than just family party DJs. I mean, you think a family party DJ's working hard to earn his crust during the course of a gig. Just have a close watch on a club DJ, how much they move around, how much they're touching the deck. Thought I'd fucking say that again because you dirty bastards. I think I've said dick. You know, they're bopping around, dancing. You know, creating a vibe, making it look like he's enjoying himself or she. And then, you know, a lot of people watch the DJ when they're doing their stuff to take the, you know, dancing inspiration off of them. And, you know, if they're having a good time, the crowd's having a good time. Yeah, most DJs in this country do for family discos do anywhere between 3 to 5 hours a set. And I don't mean from the time they get there to the time they leave. That's just what they're playing music for, or what they're paid to play music for. I spent 12 hours at a show once. Purely because they wanted it set up before they set up the dinner. Yeah, they got stung for it. They got stung heavily for it. 12-hour show. When I sent them the price, they went, how much? And I went, well, 12 hours, dude. 12 hours, you know. Do you want me to stay there the whole 12 hours? Yeah. I want you to look after your gear. Okay, so you're feeding me as well. Well, don't you think your price is a bit dear? No, 12 hours, dude. You know? I could get 2 bookings in that job, so, you know, and have something to eat. I said, so you're paying for two gigs and food. I mean, he okayed it in the end. Longest one I ever had was 12 hours because the other 2 were meant to be after me, didn't show up. Oh, okay. Had that once where I got to, well, we were a residency in a hotel like 40 mile up the road. And we were residency in there, me and another guy for ages. And I was up there one time, supposed to be just doing warm up, background music, and then like 2 hours of disco at the end, because he was only on for like an hour and a half, doing 45-minute sets with a few minutes in between to like change, and he never turned up, so I ended up doing the whole show. Still got paid the same though. It happens. Independent singer breaks down, no backup. There's the agent booked everybody out. Okay, just under 20 minutes of this job to go, and then we'll be looking for another one. Twitch is the opposite. The longer do they play, sometimes more they get paid. A lot of them watch are a minimum of 3 to 4 hours, 34 times a week. Yeah, doing that much should get burnt out. Yeah. Trouble is now, if I were to go back to discos now, I've got a big hole where sort of my music library kind of fades out. Also, it just took me off the motorway to put me back on. Also, I'm a stickler for gear now, so I know what I want, and I wouldn't do it without that gear. So, yeah, that's the money involved to get it would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, the owner actually came up to me and mid-set. We have a situation here. Keep in mind, I only have 6 hours of music prepared. So I had to get really creative with the other 5 hours. Play the same set over again in a different order. Boom, done. And so he should. If he wants you to do extra, definitely he should pay the extra. I wouldn't have done it without being paid for the extra. If you're only supposed to be doing so much. But to be honest, when I used to value a show for price, it's valued on my time regardless whether I'm working it or not. Especially when I worked for myself, when I used to do the quotes myself, it was just so much an hour, unless it was like a kid show or something. A children's disco only normally 2 hours, and you're only really playing for about an hour 20. A bit of music with them coming in, few games, sit them down for something to eat, few more games, and then it's time for them to go home. Yeah, now 4 years later, I'm a DJ resident for a club. Yeah, I mean, being friends with the owner is really good, as long as you both understand that, your friendship is your friendship, your business relationship is your business relationship. As long as you keep both separate, it's a good thing. On Twitch, there should be a feature where streamers have the option to tune into a live DJ, opt-ins, etc., and for their music. If a small percentage of subscribers to. Yes, I understand that, because obviously Twitch are paying them. So yes, we should have an option to play their music royalty free, because obviously they're paying them to put the music in anyway. So. It will just give them more publicity in effect, but they're still putting out actual music. And because I'm playing it, I'm considered as the responsible for the music, shall we say. And unless I've purchased what he's playing, I shouldn't be playing it. Now, a lot of what Similar Radio are playing now, I actually have and I've purchased. So I can say, with some degree, that yes, if it were my music, I could produce all the licensing from when I purchased. I mean, I've still got half the CDs, or 3/4 of the CDs, that made up my main library. They're in the garage. They're all in wallets. Fucking glad I came off them really quick. Because before I had my own gear, I was DJing for 3 or 4 other people with their gear. And yeah, all with CD. And as soon as I moved into my own shows, I knew I wanted to go digital. Especially because some of the places that you play down here are quite old. And their dance floors are really bouncy. And I remember one time, going back a few years ago, say a few years ago, like maybe 20 years ago now, I was playing House of Pain. Right in the middle of the show, everyone was enjoying themselves. House of Pain, jump, jump. Every time everybody bounced to the floor, made the CD jump. I think House of Pain went on for like 7 minutes. It's Cool Kid, and for some reason his volumes went extremely low. I can barely hear him. Just the audio channel, Mrs. Initial chat, voice, of course, unless the singer is live singing. Oh, he sorted it out. Could be interesting part, yeah, maybe. So guys, it's the guy that brings you the charts party on a Sunday. It's Cool Kid in the house. Exclamation SR dash request, followed by title and artist, can get your song on the next couple hours. And don't forget guys, top of your screens, you can mess up the stream loops. If you're spending more than €4, use the link in the chat. Look at that train. Oh, those guys that did Iowa. Did you see the trains in one of the train yards? They were actually moving. And every so often, they kind of change slightly. Sometimes you'll see them with carriages. Sometimes you'll see them without carriages. I think it's a cracking animation. I'm not joking now. I really think it's a cracking animation. And don't forget, guys, we were above 30 at one point, and if anybody buys any Streamloots cards today, I'll have to do a giveaway for Streamloots cards. So all we need is one purchaser. And then I give away 10 packs of Streamloots cards to the first 10 fast fingers. Come on, let me out of the speed limit. Hello, baby. What? What? I'm talking to the peoples. I am. Won't be long, baby. Mummy will wake up in a minute. Yeah, that's who I'm talking to, Cams. That's exactly who I'm talking to. Right little freaking misfit she is. Matt's talking to the peoples. Alright, let's boost this thing up the hill. About 7 minutes to go, guys, to the end of the journey. Oxnard, Page and Price, the name of the company. If you want to join me for the next job, like I say, we're going to be doing jobs about 1,000 miles, so about an hour long. We're going to do another 2 because, you know, I'm due to go out the door. Not out the door, but I'm due to stop streaming at 5. Why? Because it's tea time and I'll be hungry. If Molly was a cat, she'd just go and sit on your wife's face. I know she went the bedroom windows, the bedroom doors closed. Fucking can't get in. But she does that anyway. I get waken up every day at fucking just before 6 o'clock by a paw and fucking being licked to death. Not because she wants me to get up, not because she wants me to get up and give her something, because she wants me to get up and nip me fucking pillow. I am not fucking joking. She's like, time to get up, daddy. And then when I get up, she's like, right, that's my space, little bye. Little fucker. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Crazy Chris. Go along, give her a follow, guys. Yeah, she's part of the amazing community I'm associated with. And yeah, go give her a follow for the next time she goes live and be there. Yeah, not too bad. Little warm now. Say little warm. I've got a kind of really cheap AC unit behind me. When I say really cheap, you add water to it, of course, and it makes the water cold and sprays it out every so often, and makes the air colder. Also, you can fill like an ice tray up with water, freeze it in your own freezer, and whack it in to make the air colder. So yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I mean, it still gets warm in this front room, but with that blowing straight towards me, it's not as bad. But if you want to join us, guys, we're on. I say us, me. I'm on Simulation of TMP, which is the European server. To be honest, I get about the same amount of ping as I normally do, which is about 18 to 25. Have 1,000 men. If you want to join me for the next job, guys, we're 3 minutes away, or I'm 3 minutes away. Off to lurk. Lurk! You're not allowed to lurk. Can't take the piss out of me and lurk. There's also a percentage off, guys, for gift subs. If anyone does any more than 5 gift subs, they get a percentage off the price. We're just coming up the Oxen. When we actually do our push month, I will be putting on a trailer. Normally a box trailer, because obviously that has, you can put the same colours on as the truck. Yeah, you are. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Only a quick visit. Quick visit. Got to help Mr. Story in the garden. That's it. You keep whipping. You keep getting the whip out and beating him. Hang on, wait a minute. You're making Stuarty go out and garden in this weather? Holy shit. I hope you're taking him plenty of cold drinks. Oh, the F7's just in there. Nice. His choice. I've been at. Uh-huh. Yeah, I like the way you move. Honestly, it's true. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. You don't need to, you know, assert yourself. Jeez. Honestly, I've not beaten to death and told him he's got to fucking do it or he gets no sex tonight. Oh, there's a post right next to me. Oh dear. I like the way you move. Chat later, no worries, lady. You go and finish your garden. What she's actually going to do, chat, is just sit on the chair, drinking her iced tea, going, "Come on, love, you're doing a great job." Joking. If you're still here, Chris, I'm joking. I think it's just in behind this trailer. Yeah, I like the way you move. it is right in there. Look. Really? Wow. Where you were going? Get down to business. Midnight, one more night to get this. There's a million times just like this. So let's get down to business. All right, one thing I am going to do, guys, is on the way out, I'm going to go, well, we're going past the F7 anyway. So what I'm going to do when we go past the F7, I'm just going to quickly pop in and take the on-screen display off. Basically, anytime it rains, I can't see it. So, you know, if I can't see it, it's no point fucking having it, is it? Babes, I'm really sorry, but I need your help. Yeah, no worries. 2 seconds. Two seconds, guys. I'm back. I am back. As you can see, guys, I'm in the Kenwood that you guys designed for me. The only thing you didn't design was the paint job, the colours, the engine, and the gearbox. But you guys decided everything else that's on this truck. And I think it's banging. Absolutely banging, right. Let's get into the F7. Do what I gotta do. Just take off the on-screen display. And so we're going from Oxenden down to Gillette, if you guys want to join me on this drive. And like I say, we're not leaving Oxenden for a couple of minutes, so you still got a little bit of time if you really want to. There is an F7 here, so you can just come straight in and take my job. Right, so what I'm going to do is go into there. It's in there. No, it's not. It's in there. That one. I'm going to delete it. I had that one on, but it goes from here right across the back here, and it's a nightmare. Right, boosh. While we're here, just well replace that and get rid of that. No. All right, let's go. I am using a Moser R5, guys, with the trucking wheel. I think it's a great combination. But if you're only trucking and farming, you don't really need it. But if you do want to upgrade to it, don't forget I am affiliated with Moser, and there's my link to go and see what their pricings and all that's about. If you click it and go through, I'll get bigged up, of course. If you choose to buy something while you're in there, I get a very small commission. And yeah, even though somebody did go in and buy something, I didn't receive anything yet because it wasn't big enough. The purchase wasn't big enough, apparently. missed the turn. So this one's 1,146 miles. Says an hour and 2 minutes, but it'll be quicker than that. What do we got on anyway? We're going to... we've got moving containers on board. Going to Namek. Place Paris Gillette. The delivery place is Namek. There we go, 70 crews. Let's go. Wonder if he's got Levi Heron in the Glen. Sounds like he's playing a load of upbeat stuff. Normally I only get to hear that when I play it. Very light lunch I had today. Ham salad sandwiches on seeded bread. They're very light. That's another thing in this weather. You just don't feel like eating, do you? But it cools down. I mean, I've been eating at normal times just to force myself to eat at a normal time. I mean, literally after I finish stream today, you know, I'll go pick something to eat it on the sofa, probably get back on gaming at about 7 o'clock to about 9 o'clock. And yeah. When you spend so much time at your PC desk, just sometimes you want to cut hours away when you're eating. I do anyway. So tomorrow, guys, we'll be doing the morning show. So we'll be doing 7 to 11 on the farm. We'll be on the community farm tomorrow, chilling out. And yeah, there'll be time for you guys to play a few Stream Leaks cards, whether it be contracts or stuff. If we end up doing bails, of course, there is a manual bailing card in there for one field only. So if we end up doing a straw field, obviously we're going to have to bail it. Well, I say we're going to have to bail it. We don't have to bail it, but, you know, why turn down the opportunity to have free straw? One of the good things with better contracts, I think it's better contracts that we're using on the farm, it's the fact, like I say, when you do have like a week contract or whatever, you can swap it and pick it up. And in your heart and whistle, I come back here. You taking your rope to mummy? Good girl. One of the One of the better toys we bought for her recently, or I bought it for her, is a rope. And it's about that long with 2 knots on the end. And she loves it. She won't leave it alone. Well, she leaves it alone sometimes, but if she wants to play, first fucking toy she picks up every single time. And we've bought her balls and fucking all sorts of stuff. It's the first one she picks up. So yeah, if any of you've got a mod that I can input into the game with ALM, that will allow me to put a night light in the cab while I'm driving, I'd like to hear from you. I mean, the reason why I wanted to do it for ALM is because it'll input it into the truck and I can still use it on TMP. So that when it goes dark, you guys can still see the cab. Whereas at the moment, even now, yeah, the dash lights are there, but you know, if I can light up most of the cab, you guys can see quite a lot of shit happening in the cab. I come back to you if you love me. Knock, 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 I come back to you. I mean, I could suggest it on in the ALM forum because I am part of their forum. I could suggest it in there. And somebody might have already made one anyway. Autumn whistle. We're going up past Barstow. Oh yeah, the guys for their long job came packed was going up here, and then when for that long job they go on the 40. Just thought of something too, guys. When we actually do our push month, if it's fairly stable and it's a European server, we should do it on arcade. And the reason why I say that is because I don't think there's slowdowns to the city limits in arcade. So like this bit here, you won't get slowed down on. But guys, if you want to be in a loving VTC with low mileage requirements, look no further than here. Yeah, we do. We've got a few new applicants in. We're up to about, I don't know, 90s or whatever. Dark Wishes Gaming, thank you very much for your resub for 10 months. And you've been subscribed for 11. Thank you very much, my dude. Matt, ATS or ATA space game? What? For the cards? Yeah, they're for both. ETS and ATS. So yeah, the Stream Mix cards, which to buy? Oh, you want to buy ETS or ATS? If you want to be part of this month's push month, buy ATS. If you want a more common viewing lot of trucks and stuff, then ETS. So if you want to drive around England and France and all that lot, ETS. If you like American trucks, you know, ATS. It's all what you want in a game. If you like these long highways and stuff, you're gonna love ATS. If you want something a little bit more technical, then you're gonna want ETS. It's that kind of thing, you know. They're made by the same people. The control surfaces are exactly the same for both games. I mean, for instance, if you set up your game on ETS and then you buy ATS, you can take all of your settings straight over into that game. Think you'll start ATS? No worries. I know people who play it with keyboard and mouse. I know people who play it with controller, steering wheel. You play it the way you feel. Yours should play it on about medium, I think, Kev. Straight away. Like I say, I mean, we've identified quite a lot of times when you've been in stream that the thing that's backing you up at the moment is your graphics card. But guys, a good thing with ETS and ATS now, if you're not sure about if you're gonna really like about the game, is at the moment they're both on sale, so they're both under £5. And if you don't think you're gonna be into a game like this, go do the academy first before you get into driving it. You know, it's only a fiver, so you're not really wasting any money. And when you go through the academy, it'll tell you about the handling of the truck and how to do certain stuff. Yes. When you're out there driving, it's a lot easier. Don't get me wrong, you know. A lot of the time you're going forward, all you got to do is keep it in the lane. Or maybe sometimes not even that, but you know. And like I say, the great thing about this game is it's compatible with all sorts of wheels. I mean, I've played this game for ages. When I first started this game, I had a G920. I moved up to T300. I've moved up again to a Moser. You know, you can play it with all types of wheels. Tucky plays it on a PNX. Or PMY, sorry, PMY. But one thing that's for sure, guys, is when you do a lot of miles in a straight line, you do get a little bit of tunnel vision if you're not used to it. I mean, definitely. I mean, people say, "Oh yeah, I'm getting tunnel vision in real life." Happens in games as well, where because all it is your eyes getting tired. That's all it is. And you're looking at the same stuff. You know, a bit of tarmac, a bit of road. Breeze and shit to either side. In this case, sand. I've just noticed something, guys. Did you notice that sign back there on the right-hand side? I think Louisiana's next. Looking at that. Because why would they advertise it? Thank you, CK. I'm not only a presenter on I'm not only a partner with Simulator Radio, I'm also a presenter with Simulator Radio. I kind of do a morning show, retro requests. As is Music is an art. Music in itself is an art. Azizan. That Vegas over there. Yeah, it is. Aussie, how you doing? Flamingo Road. Bellagio. Desert Sands and all that jazz. The only thing I wish they had in the game is the iconic Hard Rock Cafe. But I don't think it's in the game. I know it's at one... I've never been to Vegas, but I know it's on one side of town. It'd be kind of nice to see it, though, in game, wouldn't it? Big fucking guitar with Hard Rock Hotel outside. Or Hard Rock Cafe. Right, turn that in. They got enough on their belt at the moment, dude. You know, they've just brought out one DOC. They're bringing it. You know, they've got 2 others lined up for ATS alone. They've got a couple of free DOCs possibly coming out for ETS, Nordic Horizons, rigid trucks and trailers, buses and coaches now. They got a lot on their plate at the minute. Totally looking forward to it all, though. Rigid trucks, Nordic Horizons, definitely for ETS. You know, that's going to be epic. Instead of driving a whacking great Arctic around, you know, driving a 10-ton truck with a trailer on the back, it's going to be amazing. Or say if you guys are going on a big drive, to join them in a coach, you know, especially if you're going to the same city. Different pickups it'll be, of course, because the pickups for the buses are all going to be bus stations. But if the place that you guys are going to's got a bus station, you know, you'll be able to pick up a route from the bus station to wherever they're going. I think it'd be amazing to see, you know, coaches in with the trucks. Just heard a bit of ice fall out of the ice box on me blower. Probably gonna have to stick it over there and point it towards me actually, so it can suck in more air. Probably because you're cooler than me. See, people think this is boring. I absolutely love this scenery. You know, I've travelled most of my bit of England. I say my bit of England, you know, roughly about where I live. I've travelled up and down the country, across the country and back. And to drive through something that you wouldn't normally see every day is interesting to me. Plus, I like spaghetti westerns, so you know, to see this kind of a country, where they were set. Newer ones are not as good, I don't think. I mean, I say not as good. Tombstone was fucking excellent. I don't mean newer Tombstone, I mean the original Tombstone. Well, not the original Tombstone, because there was one in the 60s, I think, wasn't there? The one that was in the early 90s, that one. Where Val Kilmer plays, who is it? That one. I'll be your Huckleberry. Probably be there, you think you're cooler than me. But Dark Wishes Gaming, thank you very much for your resub, buddy. Much appreciated. You think you're cooler than me. Don't forget, guys, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch account and get 1 free sub per month, which you have to manually reset every month. You get like 30 days of free subbing. And then like after 30 days, you have to manually reset it again. And yeah, with that free sub, hopefully you choose me. So yeah, we saw a sign just back advertising Louisiana. Now we know from Steam there's 2 upcoming DLCs. There's Louisiana and Illinois. But with that sign back there, is Louisiana going to be next? Live here, eat free. Yes, mate. I know we said that on the way up a minute ago, but definitely. I'll live wherever you want if you're going to feed me for free. If you're looking at the chat right now, in the chat right now is the command for you to go over to my YouTube channel and give me a follow over there via the subs button. It's not like the sub button here on Twitch. You don't pay anything. It's just like follow. It's just saying I'm following the channel, but it's got sub on it. And while you're there, don't forget to give the VOD a thumbs up. Or, if you're playing games later on and you fancy watching some of mine while I'm playing, again, thumbs up, comment in the comment section, keep me tab for about an hour. If you get bored of hearing my voice, just mute the tab. It will still count as you listen and watching. And like I say, their timers are for an hour, not just for a couple of minutes. ETS downloading. GG's, Matt. GG's, mate. GG's. If you end up winning any of the DOC in around the 15th, Kev, instead of Iowa, I'll just get you a couple of DOCs for ETS instead. Yeah, I'll be giving away stuff on the 15th, guys, because that's the day of my giveaway. And how I do the giveaways, guys, is you give first. You give your subs, you give your bits, you donate to Stream Loots and mess me up, and once a month I give back. Hey, so, bro, how is it going? It's going good, dude. It's going good. And guys, that's how to join the VTC. Download the Trucksbook client. Make yourself an account while you're there. Go into the Trucksbook client afterwards. Log in. Link it to your game. And what you're looking for is the exe folder. The executable folder to launch the game. And once you've done that, and you've clicked the link to say you want to join the company and we've accepted you in and shit like that, every mile that you do will count. And what we're looking for is real miles. Running lighting for a disco class. Doing their summer shows. GG's. That's one thing I never did as a DJ, you know. The proper DMXing for mobile DJs only just about come in. And most of the time we just bought a mobile controller for the DMX lights. And when I say DMX lights, just the scans, you know, and we didn't really bother about anything else. And no, this isn't DJing, it's just theatre performance. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, dance classes, so we basically turn them on. bar cams. Do it like a dude. Tell you what though, they've just had a cracking new RCF system installed. I looked at an RCF system, dude. Did look at an RCF system. They wanted they wanted $3 for it, I think. But it was like it was tops and bins. They wanted like $1,000 a speaker, something like that. But it was 1,000 watts each speaker. Fucking cracking setup. Powered speakers too. Never seen bass bins hanging from a rig though. If it works, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a strange way to do bins, isn't it? Normally your bins is on the floor. Why? Because of vibration. Part of a bass bin is vibration. And part of the way it hits you is the vibrating through the floor. And to hang it, that's a weird one. I mean, really a weird one. But have you seen some of the new setups now, ASO? You know those speakers that link on top of each other and they're kind of sideways? They're doing them for mobile shows now. Have you seen it? Wow, CJ, that was close. See? That was so close. And apparently really powerful as well. You know, the two speakers combined are about, they reckon are about 1,000 watts. 1,000 watts is a good medium to high populated disco. When I say high to medium populated disco, anywhere between 400 to 1,000 people. I'd still get myself a set of Bose though. I really would. The Bose L1 with the big bass spins. I'd still get 2 of them and I'd be satisfied. Really would. Yeah. Oh, the flying speaker race, yeah. I've been to a few concerts and yeah, absolutely fantastic what they fucking give you. The power and everything. Still say that Madness was the best performance out of all of them. All the people that I've seen. I mean, I heard Little Mix from a field. I was like a field away, but I heard them. I was doing buses that day. So I wasn't really at the concert, but they were like about 100 yards away and you could hear them playing this day. They weren't bad though. Earth Squeeze. They were good. The lead singer of Beautiful South, he was doing his own thing. A bit weird, but they're a bit weird. Compared to Beautiful South, House Martins, he couldn't sing hardly any of them songs because of contract issues. The only one he really did was Caravan of Love, which everyone sung to because it was the fucking song everybody knew. And then obviously Madness came on and stole the fucking whole show. If you get a chance later, take a look at Studio 5S's. Don't stop believing, Matt. I never stop believing, dude. Like I say, if I was to do discos again, it'll be on my terms. And yeah, it'll be with the gear that I want to do it in. Gear would have to fit in our car. So it would have to be compact. I've seen a load of compact stuff. I mean, the Mini Inos, I'd like a set of Mini Inos. If you don't know what they are, guys, they're DJ lights. LED ones, but they're good. I mean, really good. If you want to see a shit ton of bar cams, go watch Live Aid Back. Oh, fuck yeah. Occasionally I do. And the performance I really watch is Queen's and Phil Collins's. The two that I really see. I mean, because the film where in the end he doesn't know about the Band Aid thing and the Live Aid thing, and in the end he says, "Yeah, I'll do it," and has to persuade his band to do it. And in the film, they portray that nobody starts donating until they sing. It's that bit's wrong. It's wrong. That they donated the people were donating the whole day, and they got I think they got 3 times the amount they were kind of hoping for. But yeah, they were donating the whole way through the live performance. Don't mind LED pars, but they don't have they don't have the classic look, but they're not really made to have the classic look, are they? They're made to longevity for the bulbs, because of obviously LED not supposed to heat up, but very bright, so they're not supposed to be the same. But to be honest, if I was going to have LED par cams now, I'd have the small ones, the little square ones. They're good, really good. Chauvet Slim Bars, best investment I ever had on my rig. Cam brought them out first, didn't they? Meter long things. I know you're on about the Chauvet Slims, the square ones. The square ones are good. They do battery ones too now, don't they? So you can uplight the room. Trouble with them is I always fear with them, say if you got some to uplight the room with, whether people would stand on them. Have I heard of Sound Switch? Not recently. But then again, my needs for if I was to go back to live presenting again, are very small. Very small. I mean, except for a few bits of kit which I'd kind of insist on me having, if I had the money to get it. Yeah, my needs are very small. USB dongle which connects to PC through DMX, auto syncs all your lights to virtual DJ. That's cool. That's cool, compared to how we used to do it, which was sound and light, which means if you don't get enough beat in bass out of what you're doing, vibration, your lights don't fucking move. I mean, you know yourself. Brilliant bit of quid, 40 quid, £10 subscription a month. Yeah, I mean, 40 quid, you can understand that, but 10 quid a month for a subscription. See, if you end up DJing for X amount of years, you've basically bought £120 a year, yeah. It tots up, mate. Even if I was earning that much, I still couldn't bear paying that. I know what you're paying for is upgrades and shit like that, and being able to connect anything to it that's fairly new. But still, it ends up a lot of money. If you go into DJing and you do it for a number of years, 120 quid a year, 240 for the second year, 360 for the third year, it's then a lot of money. Oh yeah, a lot of people don't understand the running costs for a DJ. It's not just plug and play and go speakers. No, right. I mean, for instance, my whole setup cost about £4,000 because I did it on the cheap. The setup that I had, and that's including a laptop, and all the stuff that went with it. And I had karaoke. So I had a front screen and stuff like that, but £4 was the whole setup. Now, on top of that, per month, I used to pay out another £100 or so insurance. I used to pay for the commission at the time was used to have to pay to play MP3s, and I used to pay for that. That was like a £70 a month as well. And there was something else as well, you know. So my outlay, even if I didn't do any gigs at all, was like £250 a month. And when people used to ring up and going, how much are you? 180 quid. They used to go, how much? I can get one for 50 quid. Crack on then. See you later. When he turns up with one light and one speaker, don't fucking complain. Don't forget about time to set up, pack down, pack testing. Oh, pack testing once a year was a pain in the ass. Luckily, I had a guy that did it. Official guy, but he wouldn't. It was a guy I trusted, you know. He was a fellow DJ in the area, and he used to do it. I used to take all my gear to him, unpack it, and then, hey, so thank you very much for your sub, man. And yeah, as he pack tested stuff, I put it back in the van. Pack tested, put it back in the van. Which is why I used to be a resident in a hotel every month. Well, not every month, every year. At Christmas time, my DJ gear went into a hotel for the whole of December. I took it out on the 2nd of January. So it went in the morning of the first gig and came out after New Year's Day. And literally all I had to do quite a lot of the time is set the gear up. Music license alone was yeah, exactly. That's part of what I just said. So yeah, my outlay per month was like 250 quid just to run the disco without fuel, without buying music, because you know, being a disco presenter, you got to keep up with the music. 50 quid Sid, yeah, 50 quid Sid DJ turn up with YouTube MP3 converter, a laptop, a speaker, and a light. And then people complain about, oh, I should have listened to you. Well, fuck yeah. You want 50 quid? That's 50 quid. You want 180 quid and have a full show and a good laugh and an interaction and this and that and the other? You've got to pay the money. You can't just expect to have something for nothing. I mean, literally. Gorilla stands, yeah, I had a gorilla stand. Not the full booth. I didn't have one of them. I had just a stand, and I put an LED skirt on the front. Which one of the first discos that went out on it got stood upon, and the lady paid to replace it, which was part of the contract. I took it to my local shop to see if there's anything that they could do, and they just replaced 2 lights. Costed me about 20 quid. My speaker cabs are 30k. Ooh, shit. And they handled it all well. That was a cheaper brand, yeah. One thing I did like at one of the DJ conferences I went to, yeah, there are such a thing, guys, DJ conferences. When it first come out, I mean, they're all the range now, quite a lot, is the DJ skirts that actually did something. You know, they didn't just twinkle the lights. They did all sorts of stuff. So part of the show was a fucking graphic equalizer. Part of the lights maybe was fucking dolphins jumping up and down and shit like that. It was great. But they were, when they first come out, they were like £500 for a meter by 3 meters, whatever your booth was. Or you can have a backdrop one. There you go. But yeah. But I stand by this. One of the most amazing things I saw at the DJ conference, without a shadow of a doubt, and I couldn't believe it happened, was at the Bose stand, which is why I want the Bose. DD Pool, Pro DJ Pack 600, wow, yeah. I don't give a shit what you found on the web, Surrey. I wasn't talking to you. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Yeah, one of the amazing things I saw was at the Bose booth. So they had one of these L1 arrays with the bass bin, and the guy said, "Check this microphone over." So a guy next to me was holding it, and he was like, "Okay." And he said, "What do you think of that microphone?" And he went, "Oh, it looks like one of these ones that you picked up from Poundland." He said, "Exactly right. That's exactly where I bought it from." And he ripped it out of the packet, brand new, plugged it into the speaker itself. And he went, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" And we went, yeah, we can hear you. And you know, you expect me to be shit sounding, which I am. He said, "But what I bet you don't expect is this." And he was whacking the speaker, not the back of the speaker, the front of the speaker, where the sound comes out. And Asa will tell you, what happens when you whack the front of the speaker with your microphone turned on? It feeds back on itself, and a massive great big hiss will come out. Not with these. I was fucking flabbergasted. I said to the guy that took me up that I was working for at the time, we gotta get some of them, because they are fucking awesome. You imagine them in karaoke, you wouldn't have to worry about a squeak and a squeal ever again. I mean, we were like fucking shocked. It's because they have the shielding on the circuit boards now, so they don't feedback. Yeah, I mean, even mine used to. The ones I had used to feedback if the people got too close. So a lot of the time, what I do when I set up my karaoke is I used to have the speakers out a bit, away from the person. Bose F1 Model 812 arrays, F1 sub. Yep. But they're the best speakers I've ever seen for sound. I mean, literally, you can put them on a volume, because he showed us, you can put them on a volume and they will stay that exact same volume for about 80 feet. And they don't, the volume level doesn't go down. Which for a speaker, you'll know this, so is weird. You know, for a level not to go down after you reach a certain distance away. And then after you reach that distance, of course, because of the volume or whatever volume level you put it to, it then starts dropping down. Normally with a disco speaker, you go up to the speaker, it's fucking loud. The further away you coming away, it gets like quarter until you're a certain distance. But yeah, this one, same volume, you get 80, 100 yards away, and then fully knock off. They let mint a little erase. Yeah, little stack, 3 or 4 inches wide. Fucking amazing sound of speakers. They warrant their price. Back in the day, you could have bought a pair for that price. Brand new. You'll never pop your PV subs just because they're classic. Oh yeah, man. Totally agree with that. First time I got let out with a show was a karaoke show, and the speakers we had at the time were PVs. Amazing speakers for a mid-range speaker, especially for karaoke. Absolutely amazing. And then the first speakers I ever went out on my own, I say on my own, it was for somebody else, but I was in control the whole night and stuff, were homemade speakers. Fucking homemade speakers. They literally had mid-range speakers in them that fucking big. They were made out of plywood, and fuck, they were heavy. Holy shit. No, Bose Delta Q's 42 grand. Yeah, I don't want them. I don't want them. Like I say, set of Bose L1s with the big basses, a bit of a stand, some minis, a couple of flower lights, maybe a laser. That'll do me. I mean, that was basically my whole show anyway. Back when I was doing it, except slightly better. Maybe a little fucking thing to control the lights with, and yeah, I'll be well away. Obviously, I'd have to get a laptop. I have to be part of that. So there's a couple of grand gone because my laptop was specially done. See how it goes with the wife pal? Nah, not a chance. Not a chance. My next few things that I want to buy is an upgraded PC itself. The wife wants to get a farming trucking setup. So there's a lot of stuff, mate. Before that happens, I'd have to win the lottery to get a DJ setup. I mean, the good thing about laptops nowadays is you can get a fairly fast laptop now that would run the DJ gear for you with enough storage power to store your songs directly onto the PC. I mean, literally, all you have to do is get a laptop with an M.2 in it, and you just buy a big M.2 and whack it in. Bosh, there's all your music. I mean, literally, I've got under a terabyte of music, and I've got over freaking 70,000 songs. I'm quite honoured absolutely nobody in this school, not even the staff, know how to use any stage lights. Wow. So I get hired every year for easy 300 quid in my pocket. The thing is, dude, they don't want to learn. Because you're there, like, I don't know, once a year, twice a year, whatever you're there for. And all year round, they probably don't use them at all. Or very simple uses like on, off. They don't need anything special. So for them, they'd rather get somebody that absolutely knows what they're doing with them and pay them the money than bring somebody to do it and then have to pay them to come in. It's just a thing, mate. Yeah. It's the same with a lot of, I mean, you take it, a lot of up-to-date schools now have got a proper music and sound stage in them, built in. But none of the teachers or anything know anything about the gear, how to use it properly. They just know how to switch bits and kit on and off. That's it. And then if they're doing anything that requires light changes and shit like that, they get somebody professional in to do it. Yeah, and that. And like I say, they wouldn't use it that much to become familiar with it. So it becomes second nature. Whereas somebody like yourself, you know, you deal with that shit kind of all the time. So you know. I mean, same as a mate of mine, first DJ I ever got involved with as a roadie, he had a set of Newmark, I think it was. One of the first scans to come out with a controller. Went through halogen bulbs like a fucking, like once a show. Replaced most of the bulbs. And he used to play with the controller for him in his fucking, like, downstairs basement. Like, set him up on the wall and just play with him and invent shows. And we used to set the controller at the one side. And yeah, if a certain song come on that he'd done a thing for, he used to tell me to get it ready, and so I cue the number up. And as soon as the song started, you bang now or enter, and away the show went. But it took him ages to do it. I think for a 3-minute song, I think he said it took him 2 hours to program all the light changes. Because you got to move, because there were scans, you had to move every single light, choose the gobo, choose the color. Yeah. Thought that. I'd let him run the standard show. The only time I ever want to choose the colors of everything is, say if you're starting out on a show and they've got a color scheme, and then you kind of program in a set color when you're warming up, when you're doing your warm up stuff. That's for LED. They've got a ton of old halogen power, old dimmer packs, storage. Yeah, I would, mate. I would. If they've renewed it all, and they're no longer going to use it, what's the point of them having it? Is that they're not going to have a clue what it's worth. Even if you offer them 50 quid for it or some shit, you know what I mean? They're not going to have a clue. Guys, I know it seems like that me and Ace are just talking shit here. If you want to get involved, no matter what the conversation is, just get involved. Don't just sit in silence. That's a mint idea, to be fair. Old school power cams with LED bows. Yeah, man. I mean, what's the kit cost you? 20 quid a kit to convert them across? It's only a circuit board with the lights on, isn't it? Can't be that expensive. And probably renew the connector leads into the bow. Another tenner there, maybe. I mean, one of the first shows I ever saw, disco-wise, that's all he had. He had a big fucking, I don't know, 6-meter bar. And it had like 8 bar cams on it. And he'd hook up a disco ball right in the center. And the 2 center par cams would be turned towards. And he'd have a filter color one side and a filter color the other side, and that was the lights. The rest of them would just flash when they wanted to. I'll ask after the show. Watching a stream with AirPods. Think it's down to the caretakers? Nah, the caretaker will definitely say, "Well, you'll have to get in touch with the governors or something." You might have to write a thing saying, "Look, I've spotted that you've got a load of gear down there. It's old, really old gear. It's not worth a lot, if anything. Is it okay if you want me to clear it out and repurpose it? You know, some of it might never work again and have to be chucked away." Play it down, mate. Play it down. You know, you may have to make a donation towards the school or something, but, you know, as long as it's not too big a donation, it's worth it. It'll be worth it. What's the time? 4:15. Man, I'd give them 70 quid all day. They were they were shit to them, but I could add NT setup. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I say, you don't know if they're working or not, so you're taking a chance for one. But if there's a lot there, you're bound to get some working again. And like I said, and like you said, you're going to repurpose them with the LED kits, so they'll end up working. I mean, to be honest, you could use LED power cams for uplighting. You know, all you need is a plug nearby. All you need is those stands, the dual stands, that you can connect to the side with the two frames coming out either side. Bosh, done. There's an uplight. Or even white LED kit, even retro. With the gel film on the front. Like I say, first guy I ever worked for on a disco had them. Like I say, 6 meter bar, two went into the disco ball that he kept in a box for traveling. And then every time we used to take it out, we used to very, very carefully dust it off so that it really, really shone. But if it's not so dear, the full conversion kit would be probably better, so you could DMX them. You know what I mean? If you know what you're doing with that. That'd be cool. So all you're really keeping is the power cam outside shield kind of thing. And you repurpose a whole lot. Oh, they're the chrome ones. Mm-hmm. Nice. Got enough time to do like a 700-800 mile job after this, guys. I do need to go to the loo though. Carry them back home on my delivery bag. I don't know what to have for tea, guys. I really don't. What the wife had the other day looked fucking lovely. So she did herself some fucking bacon with onions and a salad on the side. Fucking looked lovely. Trouble is, I know we ain't got any onions left now because she probably had it. We do have onions. We've got frozen onions. Order kebab. You're going to pay for it? Funds are short, mate. Funds are short. Till next week. I fell asleep during 5M dev last night. Still got a full one. Peaceful. I think that's fast enough. Right, we'll lob this off. We'll see how much what jobs are here, and then we'll decide whether we're doing the last job or not. VTC request sent. GG's Kev. I expect Windy will be on it, mate. before I get off and do it myself. Oh, Windy's supposed to do it if he's available anyway. I'm only supposed to get involved now with recruiting if Windy's not available. Show starting, so I'll check back later. Much love, fella. So, Kev, you won't expect it to fulfill your requirement this month. But obviously, if you want to do 660, you can. Just remember, next month, most of us will be on ATS quite a lot. Obviously, for a month or so, you'll be just pondering 500. You know, dude, it's a short one. Right, we'll go grab this, guys, and then welcome to the VTC. Ready for a DM about 7ish, Matt? Got park. Matt got the park. Oh, wow, fucking hell. Is that what it's going to read? Is it? Okay. Yeah, welcome somewhere. Woohoo! Yeah, Kev, welcome to the VTC, buddy. I'm going to pass it slightly, just so I can get Zeno. Yeah, about the 15th or about the 20th, I think the wife said. Should start ordering some bits. He didn't say you were where you welcome. He said desperate. So guys, I'm just going to go for a whiz and then we'll get this last job underway. Oh my god. Do 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 do. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Right. So Lumiere, not Lumiere. Stream. I've got a stream thingy on my iPad where I do all my streaming stuff. Decided to update. And wouldn't let me do anything. But yeah, I'm back. Hey. Right. Last job. So we're doing 534 miles, half an hour down to Idaho. Idaho Falls. But yeah, Kev, welcome to the VTC, mate. Now go get those miles. Modern Age Gamer, howdy. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope the heat ain't getting to you too much. You made us feel like we could fly. Oh look, dust! Is that the worm? Wrong game, I know. Matt, I have downloaded the Trucksbook client. I'm already to go now. No. Have you made yourself an account in Trucksbook? Because the first thing the app will ask you to do is to log in. You have. Good. Okay. You need to link your game to the app. So in the settings part, click the browse button. You need to find the exe folder. If you have trouble finding it, go into the lounge and ask the guys to help you. And also what you might want to do on that settings bar is just click the start up, load at startup. Okie dokies. From hours and hours, we had the news our ears, the music changes through the year. I'll see if somebody is free in Discord. Yeah, the guys are only playing Dune or whatever they're playing. You know, just go in and go, oi, wankers, fucking help me, you pricks. Don't do that. The guys are very helpful. And the good thing is with it, once you have it set up, whenever you do your update, that information will automatically be there every update. I mean, I have known of people having to refresh where it is. I'll see. But yeah, once you get that done, and obviously you're in the VTC now. I test it out with a very small job first, and then see if that logs. And if it logs, enjoy the miles, mate. Enjoy the miles. Now, what we're looking for, a left in it. But yeah, today's been a good day, guys. Today's been a good day, nice and chilled. You know, started this morning, few jobs with Minute. Then I went and had some lunch. Had an hour or so on Dune and couldn't figure shit out, so came off. I said come off. I did a bit of body farming. So if you've never played Doom before, when you get to a certain level, guys, you can go out, kill the enemies, wrap them up in like a mummified, and bring them back to your base, and then you suck all the water out of them, and it kind of, you know, partially powers your base. And that's kind of what I did. I fired about 20 bodies. So more like 15 bodies. I didn't count. But yeah, Dune's in the rotation, guys, for next week. Check out the schedule on YouTube. Exclamation YouTube in chat if you don't know the address. .com. I think that's the same person that asked for it the other day. But yeah, liking this truck now. What do you guys think of the large GPS? Looks good, doesn't it? I think it looks good. That was a mod inputted through ALM. And it's definitely big enough that I don't need the in-game one. It's only available for the W900 though, guys. As far as I'm aware. Makes the screen look cleaner though, doesn't it? Makes the screen look cleaner. Don't know what to do when I do Doom in a couple of days' time. I think what I'm going to do is just try and do missions. So, you know, if I'm going to go out and farm for the house, we'll do it like the day before or something. And then when I get on that particular day, we can just go out and try and figure out what I was supposed to do for these missions, or these quests. I can build a carrier now if I really wanted to. Not got the materials, but I can build one. Never thought I'd get into Doom. When I first saw the guys playing it, when they were playing the like the trial version, never thought I'd really get into it, and I am. I mean, I really am. I mean, if I wake up really early and I think, what should I do? Fuck it, let's play Doom. And that's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I know the servers go off at 9, so I know I can't do that much. I mean, every day, a lot of the time, every day they'll go off at 9, and I think all they really do is they knock the servers off, they clean the caches, and they work them back up again. And occasionally, obviously, they do the big updates. But like I say, guys, if you're out and about or up early enough tomorrow, I'll be on the community farm, Montana ×4. I don't think there's anything new going in before I play it tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just run off a few contracts. I'm not sure there's anything to do on our fields. I mean, I'll check them, obviously. I'll check our animals. I know when I checked Jack Daniels and the beer factory, there was lots and lots of pallets there. I'll leave that to Mr. H and yourself, though, Tav. I'll just run some contracts. If I run out of contracts, we'll have to check our fields before skipping the day. But my plans is, guys, to run the miles for next month. I plan to put my trailer on the back of this, and it's going to look fantastic. I mean, it really is. I mean, we'll show it at the end of the stream. We'll dive back and to where's my garage? San Francisco. We'll dive back to San Francisco and put the trailer on. And it'll look cracking. But like I say, next time I'm tracking, after the 15th, somebody will have a chance to win Iowa. And if you don't play ATS, you may have a chance to win a DLC for ETS. That'll be either or, but mainly it's for Iowa. And the reason why I say that, because I know, Kev's just bought ETS and he hasn't got anything. And there's some people that's in the same boat. So for somebody like Kev who doesn't play ATS but plays ETS, he'll have a choice. And at the moment it's on deal. So for Kev, I could get him 2 DLCs of the older ones that will connect to the base game instead of 1. Same as the wife. If the wife comes in and wins, which she's quite in the right to do, I mean, it's very random, I may be to get her 2 DLCs for the same price of Iowa. She has got ETS based game now, with a few bits, but there's still like with the deals on, there's still like 50 quid to spend on DLCs to get the whole game for her. She's got Farm Sim, and the only thing she really needs now is the season pass, and then she's got everything. I say got everything. She's got everything game wise. She won't play it though unless she has a wheel, Stream Deck, and a Farm Sim stick, because I spoiled her by letting her use my gear. I know, I'm stupid. But in a week or so's time, I'll be sorting that out with one of the guys in the community. All I need to get is a desk clamp for it. And we're heading down to Idaho Falls, guys, for this last job, which means next time we're on, that's where the start point will be. Idaho Falls. I don't know if there is an actual waterfall in Idaho Falls. I would presume there used to be. Would seem stupid calling it Idaho Falls if there's nothing there. Unless there used to be an earthquake. Hang on again. No, it's America. There could have been an earthquake, and it could have been high up and fell down. I'm not saying that to be shitty to the guys that live there, but I'm just saying it's a possibility that could have happened. And they whacked a load of shit over the top and built a new town where the old one was. It was just like lower down. I don't know. I'm just guessing and talking shit. You're sorted now? GG's, mate. And anyone of the guys who helped Kev out just then, yeah, thank you very much for sorting him out. Kev's amazing. Anything SnowRunner roadcraft wise, if you're in the community, guys, hit him up. He plays a lot of them. A lot of them. And if he's available Monday, of course, we shall be on his map on SnowRunner. We're still on unless he's played it since. We're still in Michigan. No, we're not. Sorry, no, we're not. We moved, didn't we? We're in Alaska. We're in Alaska now. Okay, so there is falls around. Windy was a legend, got me through it. Windy's is the one nearly everybody goes to for trucks, but he's done a lot of research in different problems. He knows a lot. And you be careful, Windy, when you walk out your fucking door, because I just bigged you up, you cunt. Love you. Alaska got one map and task left on the first map, so you have been playing it. Yeah, we're in Alaska, guys. So yeah, if you want to come and help and you want some XP, Alaska's the second map on the default game of SnowRunner. But like I say, if Kev's available, I mean, I've put it on my schedule that I'll be playing it, but we don't know whether we'll be actually playing it until that day when Kev checks on his other half, and you know, if she's all right for him to leave her for a few hours, then we can play. And that's just the way it goes. Same as, you know, if my wife all of a sudden says, I need you, like she did during stream just a minute ago, you know, but leave me for a bit longer, I don't stream. Wow, fuck me, do you want me to write a book? The original settlement was called Eagle Rock, but in 1891 the name was changed to Idaho Falls to attract settlers and promote the area's potential as an agricultural center, referencing the river's natural features. While the rapids were the initial inspiration, the construction of a hydroelectric dam later transformed the rapids into more of a... Oh, okay. So, yeah, so it used to have a load of rapids through it, and then they built this hydroelectric dam to produce electricity, and then it became more of a falls than a rapids. Okay, so that's why they changed the name to Idaho Falls. There you go. If you didn't know before why it's called Idaho Falls, then you do now. Yeah. Irrigation to the fields. Now there's somewhere, don't know what state it's in, I forget what state it's in actually, where there's a circular irrigation, and if you stop beside it, it actually moves. But I forget where that was. So it's probably a waste of time telling you. Oh, that's right. Woohoo. But the new DLC, guys, if you end up going into a train yard where it looks like there's shunter trains around, just stop and watch for a few minutes. Like I say, sometimes the shunters will be pushing carriages, sometimes they won't be. I think it's a bit of amazing animation, but it's probably sort of simple to do. But you know, I just think it's amazing. About a bunny can turn 180 in a matter of days. So guys, we got about 12 minutes to go on this job, and then we're going to quickly fast travel back to Frisco and whack our trailer on, and then yeah, we'll look for somebody to raid out. You're right there, Matt. You're right there, Nifty. How you doing, dude? Oh look, Nifty Shifty's in the building. Just woke up from her slumber, or his slumber. I forget. You female, and I don't want to know. Maybe. One love is all you need. No, just finished work. Georgie Rodriguez, thank you very much for the follow. It's 1:45 a.m. Holy shit. And if you're wondering why, peoples, finger down under. One love. I probably got that wrong. She's from fucking New Zealand now. Or he's from New Zealand. Now you got a ride from Newcastle in what, New South Wales. One love is all you need. If you're ever in Australia, guys, and you hear this sentence, he's not talking derogatory about anybody. So if you hear this sentence, "G'day, mate, I got a few cunts coming around for a beer," he doesn't mean that he's got actual cunts coming around for a beer. What he means is he's got a few mates coming around for a beer. Yeah. That word means totally different things in different countries. I mean, over here, that word could mean that you're an ass. You know? Or a not very nice person, or a woman's lady part. I forget what state it was in, but a few months ago, I say a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago, 8 months ago or so, when I had, remember when I used to have small roads? I still got small roads on channel points. You guys whacked me on small roads on one job in ATS. And it took me up this road and it was windy through the woods and everything. And you know, if you didn't know any better what truck I was driving, you would have thought I was driving ETS, not ATS. It was that good of a road. Baby. Alpine Junction. Together, perfectly together. Well, it would be sweet. Why is there a barrier on that? Or maybe this ass freezes or something. Woohoo! Wow, that was a wide junction, wasn't it? Jesus. Nearly 5 lanes across for both sides. Together, perfectly together. Bid me down, it would never be sweet. So my plans for the rest of the day, guys, is to finish the stream, which should be in the next 7 or 8 minutes. Make some tea for me and the wife. Chill out on the settee for half an hour or so while I'm eating it, and then yeah, maybe go back on Dune and figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing with these fucking quests. Because I did one quest where I got to go down this little fucking alley, and I was talking to some guys, and all of a sudden they told me goodbye. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think that they were supposed to tell me where somebody was, but they all told me goodbye. So I think I might have done something wrong. The trouble is, I now don't know what I'm supposed to do with that quest. Unless they reactivate themselves after a certain amount of time. So I don't know whether anybody knows. You travel to Arcanum. So you go to the bottom of the map or wherever you got to go. You go out on the world map. You travel to Arcanum, and then you go run down the left down the little passageways, and there's a little gap in the wall. Go through there, and there's 3 guys down there, and at the moment they're all telling me goodbye. So I think I answered their questions wrong. I know I should have looked at a YouTube video of how to answer them, but I didn't. No way come back on my own. Getting till I met you. Oh, Jesus, I'm not that tired, really honest. How do I get you alone? This is fantastic views. Some of those lake bridges are fantastic. I'm not just saying that, they actually do look fantastic. Ooh, I just had that feeling. You know that feeling when your guts feel like they dropped out, and the Shreddies dude. Have you seen the advert? The Shreddies dude comes and goes, dum, 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 going, "You're hungry, bitch." That's what's just happened. How do I get you alone? The only bit of the song I know. But it's not, it's a remake of an old song. Who sings this originally? Oh, that's going to piss me off. I want to say Sheena Easton, but it's not. Gloria Estefan, maybe? The original of the song. Because it's, I think it's an 80s tune. I never really cared until I met you. How do I get you alone? This is a pretty good remix, this one. I like this one. I'm blood and I'm feeling alright. I'm about the best freaking night of my life. Yeah, if you buy the dirty version, it does say fucking. But this says friggin'. Baby, I'm about the best freaking night of my life. Good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Right. So let's get this in, return to base with the truck, and get the trailer on for next stream. And then we'll see who we can raid out to. So we need to go to our garage, which is that one, isn't it? Garage manager. San Francisco, which, why isn't it the first one? It's the first one we bought. It's this one here anyway. Travel to there. And press the escape button again. Not purchase a trailer, wanted that one. Trailer manager. So we got a reefer. We got an insulated. The two I want to use mainly. I don't want to use that. Big triples. Oh, big doubles. Oh no, that's on one of my people's. Bit disappointed with that one. The fact that you can't color it. Moving floor chip van. We go with the reefer for next stream, shall we? That one there, the reefer. Basically, fridge unit. But what I like about this is when you go back out, it's all connected me. It's all connected me. Brilliant. What I like about it is with this skin, look how absolutely perfectly it lines me up with the lines on the thing. Yeah, my lines are the wrong way round, but absolutely perfectly it's lined them up. I quite like that, actually. Anyway, let's save that and we'll get out of here. So this is your chance, you guys on Twitch, to tell me who you want to raid to. Now it should be somebody in the community because I've done my non-community member this week already. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much for popping around, and we'll see you again next time. Tomorrow's going to be an early stream on the community farm of Montana ×4. Probably starting about 7, half past, going through till 11 o'clock. So you guys over there, we'll see you again some other time. Thank you very much, and bye-bye to you.